Hello there. This is Liza and Scandal Lit. I'm Les.
And I am Scandal.
And we are going to be reacting to the book preview of Eliza and Her Monsters.
Yep, that was actually read by
Liz.
Yes,
by
you.
me. I
you
did
were
the
like,
preview
I'm
for
setting up, and that was a failure because I was setting up myself.
That's okay.
It was very awkward.
So this was read by Francesca Zeppia, and
read by?
Or
written by.
Written by. Lord, I can do this.
Oh, you're fine.
All right, so anyways, I enjoyed reading this preview. I felt that the author had a very strong grip on, like, what they wanted to do as far as, like, a literary presentation style. Mm-hmm. Like, it didn't seem like there was a lot of wasted words, and I enjoyed how clear the focus was. We were focusing on Eliza, and there wasn't like a lot of extraneous section of a short hop. Mm-hmm. It's basically just skipping from one scene to another that are very close together without scribing every detail of how the character got downstairs. Yep. Anyway, it was really well done. Yeah. How about you?
No, honestly, I actually really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It was very engaging to read, and kind of think of going, I really kind of want to know what it is. Like more of what the story is going to be. Okay. Like, it sounded interesting. Now, for what I can tell based off of the front, so I'm not the biggest fan of romance, honestly, past a point it starts bothering me. Mm-hmm. But I've been interested in books basically about the interactions of fandom culture. Anyway, like, because the concept of someone writing about what happens when you become famous is interesting, but I feel also, like, in a lot of ways, like, I'm kind of curious and kind of worried. Like, I want to read the book more, but I'm worried basically that it's going to kind of go off in a corner that I don't necessarily agree with. Because sometimes I've had exposure with previous fandom books where they really, like, where they're writing about basically what fandom culture is, and it doesn't feel very accurate. It feels very distant and separated.
So I would tend to say that you're dubious of this book based on previous experience, not on the way she's actually addressed it so far.
No.
Did you notice any warning signs at all that would have indicated to you caution?
So far, no, but that's what happened with the other one, too. Like, I was super into it, and everybody, like, they like, so other ones that I read where they were like, yeah, you're kind of like, you get up, and then you kind of get just disappointed. Okay. But I'm hopeful, kind of also going, that it's interesting to me, so you, like, in the book itself, and obviously in your preview that you read, there's actually art in there, which I thought was really kind of charming.
In fact, there's art throughout the entire book that's pretty charming that actually lets you see the webcomic that Eliza's writing, which is super fun.
Now, granted, I felt very silly and kind of judgy, but I do also understand sometimes that what happens is that the art where people expect that good quality art or a certain quality of art, because quality is obviously super subjective. You can have something where some people go, that doesn't necessarily look super awesome, but it does amazing. Like, when you go back, for example, to, like, old Harry Potter books, they're not, honestly, like, in some of the areas, they're really awkward. Like, in the earlier stuff, they really are.
But the world building was so good, and at the time, it was fantastic.
Which is where I'm like, for this, I'm like, this feels very accurate. And for her, like, even in the beginning, where it's like, it was just completely a surprise kind of thing of going, it's become this thing in her world. You know, her life of going, I am this person, and I made this weird phenomenon that's wild. And like, it's so popular, happened.
I don't even know how to admit that it's popular. Yeah. Okay, so generally really positive response to this book just by starting it out. Again, like I said, I really liked the very clean, experienced feel of the author. They didn't feel...
Francesca felt like she had written before.
Like she knew what she was doing. She really did. So both of us read quite a bit, and there is a feel that some authors have going, this author feels inexperienced or feels very new. And a lot of it actually has to do with the type of descriptives they use and what they focus in on, or basically where their plot falls really aggressively. They're clearly modeling other books, learning how to write their own. Right. And this one, she really felt like she had a handle on what she was doing, and her writing style was bright and engaging. And she used a couple of fun conventions, even in just the first chapter, that I really enjoyed. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so if you haven't read the preview, I would love it if you would go and listen to it. Yeah. And if you have, and you want to weigh in your opinions on the book, we would love to hear them.
Quite. And so, thanks, guys, for joining us. You hope you have a great day, and join us next time for Liza and Scandal Lit, where we're going to review more books, and hopefully we will actually get out more chapters for you guys to listen to.
All right, take care of yourselves out there. Bye!